news program on Azərbaycan Televiziya with the major developments of the day. I'm Gülər Hətamova. On October 24th, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham arrived in Georgia for a working visit.
A guard of honor was arranged for President İlham at Şatar-Staveli Tbilisi International Airport, decorated with the national flags of the two countries. The head of state was welcomed by Minister of Foreign Affairs of Georgia, İlya and other officials.
President of Azerbaijan İlham and Prime Minister of Georgia Irakli Garibashvili held a one-on-one meeting at Chateau Mukhraniyimskhet municipality. President of Azerbaijan İlham and Prime Minister of Georgia Irakli Garibashvili viewed the heritage of Karabakh Khanate exhibition at Chateau Mukhraniyimskhet municipality.
The event featured a presentation of the Karabakh Khanate historical and cultural identity book. Photos displayed at the exhibition were selected from the book Karabakh Khanate historical and cultural identity on the basis of artifacts. This includes the first known image of the flag belonging to the Karabakh Khanate, the shield of Shah Ismail preserved in the Karabakh Khanate dynasty, ancient carpets, decorative tiles of the Sardar Mosque and its facade, as well as images of the 19th century Shusha, photos depicting the interior and facade of the Sardar Khan Palace of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, a horse saddle from the 19th century, tutars and a three-stringed kamancha, portraits of Hasan Gulu Khan Qajar and Fatali Shah Qajar, authored by Mirza Gadim Irivani. The book Karabakh Khanate Historical and Cultural Identity by the head of the group of authors, Professor Eldar Nadiradze, contains more than 300 artifacts belonging to the Karabakh Khanate. These were collected during the military and scientific expeditions by the Tsarist Russia in Karabakh in the 19th century and are currently stored in the Georgian National Museum. After being handed over to the museum's archives, the artifacts were never opened for some reason and remained uncatalogued for more than 100 years. This collection, catalogued in the form of a publication and serving, is an indicator of rare cultural heritage, will contribute to increasing international interest in the Karabakh Khanate, an integral part of Azerbaijan's history and its rich cultural heritage. The book was published in Azerbaijani, Russian, English, French, and Arabic.
After viewing the heritage of Karabakh Khanate exhibition at Chateau Mukhraniyimskhet municipality, President of Azerbaijan İlham and Prime Minister of Georgia Irakli Garibashvili made press statements.
Მოგესალმებით, ბატონო პრეზიდენტო, იფასო მეგობრებო.
Welcoming President of Azerbaijan İlham Aliyev, Prime Minister Irakli Garibashvili thanks for the visit to Georgia. Prime Minister said our countries have incompatible friendly relations and close ties and expressed confidence that existing cooperation will rise to an even higher level in the interest of the well-being of the two countries and peoples. The regional situation, contacts between Azerbaijan and Armenia, and the peace process between the two countries were considered. Our government and myself are hopeful that we'll do our best to implement the policy policy of peace. Good neighborly relations in our region are not against any format of cooperation. We will only strengthen it, and I'm sure that we can do a lot together, said Irakli Garibashvili. Prime Minister also supported the initiative put forward by President Ilham Aliyev and Prague to create a cooperation format in the South Caucasus. Economic, energy and transport issues, as well as implemented important projects, the Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan oil and the Baku-Tbilisi-Erzurum gas pipelines, the Baku-Tbilisi-Kars railway and middle corridor were also reviewed. Then Prime Minister Irakli Garibashvili quoted national leader Aliyev, Azerbaijan and Georgian peoples are lucky to be neighboring nations. Our ancestors created those contexts, and it's our duty today to carry that collaboration forward and pass it on to the future generations. President Ilham Aliyev thanks for the invitation and expressed joy to visit Georgia again. The head of our state said the bilateral relations are based on very deep traditions and that we actively cooperate in many fields. President Ilham Aliyev informed the Prime Minister about the situation of the Second Karabakh War and the progress of peace negotiations between Armenia and Azerbaijan, and expressed hope that after the Karabakh conflict the time has come for Azerbaijan and Armenia to sign a peace treaty. Dwelling on the increase in turnover, the head of our state said in 9 months of this year, the turnover has approached $1 million. Azerbaijan has invested more than $3 million in Georgia. This investment is mutually beneficial because it meets the interests of both parties. New projects are underway. We intended to increase gas exports to world markets. The Memorandum of Strategic Partnership in the field of energy, signed between the European Commission and Azerbaijan in July of this year, indicates that Azerbaijan will double gas exports to Europe in the next 5 years. At the same time, exports will be increased through the Baku-Tbilisi-Ceyhan oil pipeline next year. We also want to use the Baku-Supsa oil pipeline, which is currently not in operation, said President Ilham Aliyev. The new project to be implemented is related to electricity. Azerbaijan is trying to export its electricity to the world markets. Export direction passes through Georgia. Producing and exporting this energy is on our agenda in the coming years, emphasized the head of our state, and stressed the volume of cargo transportation between Georgia and Azerbaijan increased by 75% this year, and is planning to increase the carrying capacity of the Baku-Tbilisi-Kars railway to 5 million tons. For this purpose, Azerbaijan will make additional investment in this project this year and next year. President Ilham Aliyev once again expressed gratitude to the Prime Minister for the invitation and wished prosperity, well-being and peace to the friendly and brotherly Georgian people.
Hörmətli baş nazirə təşəkkürümü bildirmək istəyirəm. Dost qardaş Gürcü xalqına daim firavanlıq, rifah və sülh arzuluyorum. Sağ olun.
Then a cultural program was presented at Shatimukhrani in the municipality of Georgia.
The national customs and traditions of the Georgian people were demonstrated in the cultural program. President Ilham Aliyev and Prime Minister Irakli Garibashvili watched Georgian national dances. Georgian national music and dances, samples of Georgian cuisine, including sweets, were presented at the event.
President of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev and Prime Minister of Georgia Irakli Garibashvili had a working lunch at Shatimukhrani in the municipality. On October 24th, President Ilham Aliyev ended his working visit to Georgia. A guard of honor was arranged for the head of state at Shota Rustaveli Tbilisi International Airport, decorated with the national flags of Azerbaijan and Georgia. President of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev was seen off by Prime Minister of Georgia Irakli Garibashvili. On October 23rd in the evening hours, one person hit by a landmine in an area called Charlie in Terter district. According to the information provided by anonymous press service, the incident occurred during the explosion of anti-personnel mine in an area that was not cleared of mines. As a result of a mine explosion, Samir Elizadeh, a resident of Sidmili village of Terter district, born in 1996, was hospitalized and both of his legs were amputated below the ankles. Anama once again calls on citizens to be responsibly, not to enter unfamiliar territories and to comply with the rules. In general, the number of mine victims since the end of Karabakh war in 2020 reached 262 people. Azerbaijani Foreign Ministry wrote in its Twitter page, Armenia's impunity leads to new crimes, the ministry says. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.